by saying that if there's fault to be found in this season and our season win, the buck stops with me. I made many mistakes, but I was well supported by my staff and our families. Along with that, I want each of you, of all ages, everybody here, to remember that youth sports is and should be a volunteer-run thing. It should be run by volunteers. And those volunteers are giving their time and their life energy to serve your children, and don't forget them. I'm sorry for my failings, but I'm grateful for the time I spent with our children. I really want to thank Coaches Bill and Josh for all the work they did. And I'm also grateful to Coaches Ray and Lucas, who are here tonight, but who gave a lot of their time and their energy to support our children. I also want to thank Coach Ron and Coach Turner, who do the work that made our program possible and continue to do that work day in, day out. It's a thankless task to be a commissioner, I know it, but it's truly vital. They're the ones that make it happen. My hope is that our children grow into the sort of men who selflessly give of themselves the way our coaches, our administrators, and officials do each day and every season. In our society, there are a few opportunities for the children. I've told them this. There's a few opportunities for children to test themselves, to face real adversity, and to do hard things. Football affords them that chance, and I'm grateful to you as parents for being willing to sign them up and bring them out to the field to play with us. As these precious boys are sitting among us today, they're taking their first steps in manhood, especially the JVs and the preps. And we are called, each of us parents, each of us community members, to support them, to guide them, and to care for them. What does it mean to be a man in today's world? I think the timeless values of respect, integrity, hard work, and selflessness should guide them, and I hope that's what they felt and experienced this season. I hope that this season, this experience that they held, helped them guide them along that path, even though it wound through victory and defeat. So thank you all for raising such great kids, and thank you players for showing up each day to learn, grow, and do hard things together. So I'm going to go right through here. I've got words for everybody. They're in alphabetical order, but you guys are out of order here, so that's okay. Let's see. Elias first, right? Elias, come up. Yeah. Listen, be respectful for people while you're coming up here, okay? Come on. He contributed to our team all over the field. He was a quarterback, linebacker, and lineman. He was solid for us. Everywhere he played, he was an asset there. Football's a team sport, and Elias was an asset to our team, consistently. So Elias, please keep finding a way to positively contribute to any team you're on, be it your family, your school, or your job. After the start of the season, he went from 0 to 60 in an amazingly short time. I'm really proud of him for doing that. From being unable to tackle the first few weeks to making tough plays in space by our last few weeks, he came a long way on offense and defense. Dan, thank you for agreeing to join us. We're glad you're with us. We're a better team with you out there leading us. Thank you, sir. All right, thank you. He plays with grit and skill at defensive end and offensive guard. He worked hard wherever we put him, and he was a reliable teammate and friend. I say to him, as I say to all of you guys, football is practice for life, as in football, as in life. The meaning is not in the winning, but the path you take along the way. Listen to your elders, be respectful, and earn respect, and work hard when no one is watching. Thank you, David. Good job. Out there smiling and making jokes, rain or shine, hot or cold. He was a great team player for us, working at several positions on offense, including tight end, wide out, and tackle, as well as being a consistent presence at linebacker. I was grateful to have his willingness to learn and work and be a role model for some of those less experienced players. Great job this season. Good job.
Mommy loves you.
Yes, I love you too. My man Charlie has charisma and talent to burn, in case you don't know him. He was the only one on this team that I coached last year at FPYC, and he came ready to play this year. He played hard and was always in the middle of the fray, giving his all. He was always a positive presence at practice and had a big smile and hello for everyone he came across. He made our team and my life better, and I'm grateful for the time he spent with us this year. Thank you, Charlie.
Yes, Charlie.
Sebastian made big strides in his football skills as the season went on, and we were the beneficiaries of his hard work. He was a solid two-way player and provided the oomph on many of our key plays on the line. He has lots of promise and room to grow, and I wish he has the self-confidence to allow that promise to be made real. Congratulations. Mason was another one of those players who ran with his emotions. I wish for you, Mason, that you grow into the energy and emotion that you show on the football field, and work to channel it to serve you and not you serving it. Great job. Jordan is very talented. And you would never guess this is his first year of football. Especially early in the year, he refused to quit and would not be tackled until he reached the end zone. He led our team to victory in several games. So Jordan, I want you to remember that your talent combined with leadership will take you very far.
Yes,
We were grateful that Jerry decided to join us. He was not one to join a little late. He grew more than this season than I think anybody else on our team. I was especially impressed by the difference between his aggressiveness in tackling for us on the corner. From the beginning to the end there, he came a long way. He was making plays in the open field when it counted there at the end of the season where he had never played football and wasn't even comfortable tackling at the beginning of the season. I hope for you, Jared, that you keep playing football, keep doing hard things, and remember that coaches, teachers, and parents almost always have your best interests at heart. Thank you, Jared. Fernando had a beast of a season. Almost every game, every practice, he was excelling. I had him for flag last spring, and I knew he was good, but I didn't know he was this good. He was a pleasure to coach, and he was making solid tackles, blocks, and runs in every single game, every single practice. He has a dignified presence and never has a crossword for anyone, but he'll still hit you hard and then help you up after he knocks you down. I am proud to have Coach Fernando, and he has a bright future in front of him wherever it takes him. Our team on both sides of the ball. He was a reliable center and long snapper, which can be hard sometimes, especially in youth where they really pick on your center. And he was a tough defensive lineman. He seemed to get dinged up a lot, but he's healthy now. And I hope that he plays football next year, as he will grow me as much as he did this year. Thank you. Zion brought passion to the game and our team. Zion was out there giving us all, going hard. He was a great presence for us. He inspired his teammates and he inspired us with his drive to compete and to win. I challenge you, Zion, to harness all that fire, all that passion, all that emotion, and make your world better. Okay? Self-mastery is a long road, but it's worth it. Thank you for a great season, Zion.
Once I go, they're gonna have more of my
okay? Here's our prep division, okay? Alright, so the league did us a big favor. But they kind of like reorganized how they did the divisions. And they allowed us to have a prep division that kind of like added some weight, age, things that really helped our kids a lot. The problem I've had with this league, you know, and they're only for like 50 years, is the fact that sometimes the kid who weighs a certain amount but his age is something, it's like an imbalance, right? Sometimes they're not given an opportunity to play youth before they have to go to high school, right? But the league kind of got it right. And it allowed a lot of our kids an opportunity to play. In this group, I'm telling you, you guys came out the gate, all right? And I will tell you that you were one of the, let's look at, you made the playoffs. Okay? You had a good season. Okay? years, right, in the league. Look at the success that you had. You were one of the youngest teams at prep, okay? And y'all saw what y'all did at prep, okay? But you were one of the youngest teams. So that means that, okay, hey, you haven't reached your ceiling yet, okay? All right, you just kind of got off the floor, all right? But your ceiling hadn't even been met yet. So continue to grow, continue to shine, okay? All right, you're going to do this, okay, Leo? Scott.
Bill, John.
Yeah, just continue to echo what Coach Mick said. So before we get up, by show of hands, how many of you this is your first year playing football? How much is that? Half of this team had never put on a helmet before. So again, what they were able to accomplish this season as a team, as a unit, having never set foot on the field was just nothing short of extraordinary. And I would say, on top of that, this is my 4th year coaching, roughly at this age group, and this is by far the best team I've coached. And that's not just speaking of talent, that's from unity, the way you guys are out for each other, your attitude, consistency, the persistence you showed up with on the field. Again, I can't speak highly enough of just the level of character and effort I saw this season. One more thing, team parents, does this seem familiar? We're like 820. Lights out. Hopefully lights out will help too. So I'll try to keep it brief. But again, I can't speak highly enough for this entire team. I want to thank both Scott and Jim. Not only did you make this easier, you made this season fun. I mean, again, this was the most fun I've had in quite some time. And you guys are both part of my success.